Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a fifth grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events.
When you want to be the best, you can't settle for the rest. For anything on iRacing, there's just one name you need: Makoni.
With the launch of Makoni Entertainment and Makoni Competizone alongside Makoni Setup Shop, we now provide the best of the best in setups, paint schemes, coaching, broadcasting, and event organization.
With cars across all 4 license classes, we have what you need to hit the track with confidence. Grab a subscription and save money while going fast at MakoniSetupShop.com/subscriptions.
And remember, at Makoni Setup Shop, there are setups, but your victories.
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.
Welcome everybody to GT Champions presents Sunday Funday GT Threesmas. Yeah, I knew I was gonna mess that up. Glad you all could join us. Tear yourselves away from maybe some football and fantasy teams going off, or maybe your team's losing and you wanted to come in here and have some more fun instead. So I know we have a few drivers that are joining us today to see if they can beat Mr. Chris Ball himself. He will be on track. We will show his car as much as humanly possible. I know a lot of you always blame him for a little commentating cursing, so we will let some expletives go on here today. There's the man of the hour right there with his fantastic livery. I'll be watching that particular movie over and over again on Christmas Day, as I do every year for the past 20-something years. It's just always a good way to close out the day. One of my favorite movies, so definitely appreciate the livery.
Yeah, well, it just spun out of the second to last corner when I was on a really good lap. Oh, well. Hi, everybody.
And yes, Stig, that is me, as Chris will be on track today, so I get to spend a lot more time talking. You all get to hear my beautiful voice for probably the next 2 and something hours, because we're going to do 3 racetracks. First one will obviously be Laguna Seca. Second one is one that most of us can't pronounce. And the third one is, what was the third one? No, I forget. Sonoma, that's right. So we're 2 freebies and 1 paid track. I think most of the people have Sonoma at this point, because a lot of people didn't like it. They were like, oh, I don't like this place. And then they do a couple races there, and all of a sudden they're like, I really like this place. I want to keep doing this. And also the different layouts that it has. But I think today we're running the NASCAR layout, which is kind of the long layout.
Yep.
So that'll make things interesting for everybody. That's Chris right there waving to us on camera.
My qualifying laps are over. I'm just practicing until the timer says we have to do stuff.
This is probably the first time that Chris has been on track 7 months or so, something like that. I mean, the man really never gets any time. So at least today he gets to have a little fun and mix it up with these guys. And also we'll see what he's got and see if he can keep it all 4 tires on the pavement this time.
Oh, I wouldn't count on it.
Yeah, we do have a pool going, so we'll see who the winner is at the end.
Do I get to bet against myself?
No, since you were one of the members, you are void from the
I'm
contest.
disqualified from.
And yes, Stig, he will be driving and talking. Probably a lot less talking once he actually starts driving.
Yeah, pretty much.
He'll have to concentrate now. So we're doing 3 25-minute races. No pit stops, no tire strategies, no what can I do? This is just all out, go after it and get after it. I'm mostly here to have fun and do stuff like that.
Yeah.
And if you're if you're out here to take it serious, I mean, no, just have fun. This has no inclination on the next race whatsoever. Nothing's going to mess you up. You just qualify, you go, and you go out there and have some fun and mix it up.
Yep. And we're running a fixed setup. So everybody has the I know, Barney, I see the flag. The fixed setup means everybody is using whatever we're using, the medium downforce car or the medium downforce setup for all the cars. So it should be a good setup for all 3 tracks. Laguna's Laguna, right? And then we're going to how does it still say Oschersleben? I think that's how it's supposed to. Oschersleben, yep. That one it'll be pretty good. There's one big long straight. Well, there's the start finish straight, and then there's one on the back stretch, kind of going up a hill. And then Sonoma is just going to be wild, so wild. Oh, is Steven here? Yep, I do see Steven.
Steven Saunders is here. Stoll is here, and I can't remember his first.
Oh, Toby's here. Oh, now they're okay. I'm going to lose Toby. John Schwartz is here.
Toby Stoll just said in the chat he's going to wreck you as much as humanly possible.
Well, no winning races for me today.
Yeah.
Not with John here.
Oh, Horvath's in here. Yeah, they're definitely coming for you.
This is actually diet soda. It should be beer because that's the only way it's going to be fun for me.
Oh, you're going to have a blast out there roughing it up with all these guys. I'm sure nobody's just going to, maybe throw a bumper to you just to do it.
Oh, hey. I don't even have a chat up. I should have the chat up. No, I can't be distracted by looking at.
You should be like me. I have 3 screens in front of me and a laptop right now. So I'm not distracted whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm starting behind a little bit. I ran a 124. That was my fastest in practice. And then I spun coming out of that second to last corner. I was like, boo.
Oh, that's all right. You're just here to have fun anyway.
My son is here. He's in 15th. Yay for Caleb. It's been a while. Matthew's here. Oh, we got a bunch of people showed up. They just didn't run qualifying laps.
Yeah, they just all showed up right at the last minute and missed qualifying. It's just like the other series we're having, World Cup, where they like to show up 1 minute before the start of the race.
Yeah, no joke. Well, at least now we've got 19 people on track. This should be fun.
Oh, yeah, a lot more cars now. So you got your work cut out for you. Are you gonna try to pull an Alvy and start from the very back and run all the way to the front?
I'm gonna just try to keep the 4 wheels out of the sand. That's my whole goal for this race. I just want to finish on the lead lap and get the.
Oh. So we do have some new names. I'll do my best to get through them. Jonathan Schwartz was going to lead us off. Derek Falk will be in 2nd. Sam Carson in 3rd. Oscar Van Wood in 4th. Steven Saunders all the way up to 5th. Toby Stoll in 6th. Chris Ball.
Stunning start.
Place. Bob Savant in 8th, Tyrone Portis in 9th, Adam Quinn is your top 10. Standing start, so they won't get a warm-up lap. Everybody's going to do their best to get.
No, it says on my screen 1 to green, pit lane closed, stay in the left line.
Oh, so you do? All right.
Well, we're just waiting for 2 cars to grid, I guess, is what it's saying.
Patrick Rich in 11th, Florian Horvath in 12th, Adam Bailey 13th, Adian Vega in 14th, Caleb Ball, the youngster, the ringer that Chris has brought in 15th.
Ringer.
Matthew Rogers in 16th.
All he's going to do is put sand all over the track.
Hey, he's there to help you out in some way, right? Matthew Haddon in 17th, Matthias Atten in 18th, and Kelly McLean in 19th.
Yeah, there's a bunch of new folks in here. Welcome. Oh, I should say welcome anybody who's new that doesn't know me. Don't kill me. That's it. Have fun.
And if I mispronounce your name, feel free to tell me in the chat. I will do my best to correct it. I speak a particular type of English. It will be about 70 degrees today. 20% chance of, yeah, right, it's going to rain. 5 mile an hour, nothing. One of these days, we're going to just get full sun. No partly cloudy or partly sunny. So let's just do full sun.
All of the races are the exact same wind, temperature, everything. I just made them all the same. The only thing that changes is the track.
So as equal and fair as we could make it for everyone. Everybody's, like Chris said earlier, they're all in the fixed setup, kind of a medium downforce, middle of the road setup. So nothing too extravagant as far as strategies and tunings and all that go. This is just going to be a race for fun. And it looks like, did we go green or is everybody just running around?
Yeah, everybody's like, whoever's following the pace car is not, and so I'm just following the guys in front of me. I think that's Steven Saunders in front of me.
Yep, you have Steven Saunders right in front of you, so you know you got to be careful.
Oof! Someone just ran into me. It's accordioning behind me. Oh no!
I think a few of maybe the new guys aren't used to the warm-up lap.
It's possible.
They're ready to go. And it's Corson, not Carson. My apologies. So it's Schwartz, Corson.
Just one.
Oh, we just had a wreck.
Uh-oh. Somebody's upset.
Somebody just got back in line.
Steven's getting my car all dented up with rocks.
Oh my God, that whole corner is just covered in rocks. So everyone's doing their best to stay double file. This is going to be kind of a race. We do have some new people in here, so I don't know if some of these guys have ran together or what, but we are green. Schwartz going to lead us off course and kind of jumps in front of Fault for the second time being before they get down. Let's see if everybody can make it through the first turn together. Easy. I know some of these guys haven't raced together. Just keep it nice and clean. Oh, we got a big wreck. Somebody took Chris out already. I'll have to put that name in the hat. So Chris is going to do his best to come from the back. Schwartz still out front. Corson in second. Falk in third. Wood in fourth. And Saunders in fifth. So, you know, Saunders looking to have a good day today. He might be one of our pro guys at this point. We don't know a lot of these other drivers. We don't know what class they are. So we'll see how good of a day Steven has. He's already running up. Toby Stoll, we all know, is fast. Sitting back in 7th place right now. Everybody makes their first trip through the corkscrew, nice and easy, down the 3-story drop. Just look at all the gravel on the track. Oh, got an incident right here. Corson must have gone off. Horvath's going to go around him, and there is just, oh, we got another car off. Oh, Falk is out. Or might be Falk. It's got to be Falk or Falk. You know, that's the one thing about having drivers from all abroad in different nations is we see a name, we pronounce it the way we think it is, but when they're in a different nation, it could have a different pronunciation. So, oh, it looks like Caleb in the back got a little loose. Or was that Portis or McLean?
Caleb's right in front of me in turn 1.
So definitely wasn't him. We got a lot of action going on in the first lap here. A lot of spinning. Wow, don't hit nobody. Oh, he hit somebody. And we will not be doing any stewarding or penalties or anything. So we don't entice anybody to do anything of the such, but keep it clean and race clean. But it is just for fun. So, wow. Whoa. I think he had a little bit of damage. Tyrone Portis having a little bit of an issue right now. Now, we did open this up. So these are just drivers. If you saw the lobby and you wanted to come in.
Don't hit me. Ooh.
You can definitely come in and join us and race. You don't have to be part of a league or anything. It is open to everyone. And let's see what happened to Chris here on lap 1. Oh, and just a tap. Oh, nothing much, but it's just enough. So as Chris will still try to make his way from the back, which he's already gained a few spots from a few other people going off track. So see, Chris, you got a chance.
Hey, I passed some of them legitly.
And no pit stop, so he won't be able to use any strategy to get up. And I don't know how, but we did have a couple people go off. Steven Saunders right now is leading the race. Toby Stoll is in second. Patrick Rich is in third. These are guys that run in a few of the series that we put on. So they're kind of, might be our pros of the lobby today. Schwartz back in fourth, Vega's in fifth, and Bailey has dropped down to sixth. So these guys are having a little issue at the first start of this race. We're only on lap 3. We've had a number of cars already go off the track, trying to keep up with how many of them have gone off the track. As you see all the gravel they've put all over the track. Every time a car goes through there, you can feel it just pinging, just making noise. And also, you lose traction. As he's just right there. That is a lot of gravel. Oh, no camera on Stig. Well, we'll definitely keep taking a look at Chris. We're going to put the pressure on him. We're going to show him the whole time on the screen. So you guys can actually watch him drive. See the concentration level that he really puts in. Or if he gets mad and throws something. One of the two. So Steven Saunders right now your leader. Toby's still out in second. And Patrick Rich in third. All about it within a second of each other. So they're pretty close. Schwartz just not too far behind. Vega, Bailey, and Wood are running pretty close together. And definitely our best battle right now is in the back. As we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars all going for about 7th down. Let's go back up to our leaders. We'll give Chris a break for a little bit. Let him focus. Yeah, we'll let him focus for a little bit. We got, I mean, hell, we got like 20 more laps. I can mess with him. So right now, and I think Steven Saunders might have had a moment. Toby Stoll has jumped up to the lead spot. Patrick Rich in second. Schwartz had his little off, so he's making his way back up now, holding on to third spot. Steven Saunders just behind them. So, another guy going off. Oh, there's Schwartz. Oh, nice drift. Can he hold it? No. Oh. So that's how Schwartz lost the lead. So I think so far we've seen everybody gain positions by somebody else messing up. Here we go, nice pass. Patrick Rich is now going to take the lead from Toby Stoll. Toby Stoll, it goes back under Schwartz to get second place back from him. A couple more rocks on the track. This track is not going to be clean the entire race. There's just no way. It's just not all over the place. Patrick Rich is looking to now drive my favorite car, the Mustang, which we try to get Chris to drive, but he just put up a fit. So, you see Patrick Rich out front. Toby Stoll is running the Lambo. We haven't seen the Lambo in a while. Schwartz, I believe, is in a McLaren. Yep, that is the McLaren. Saunders also in the McLaren. So a couple different auto makes out front. Shows you that the setups that they have, they're all running the medium setup, so that's going to keep everybody on level playing field. It seems the McLaren and the Porsche are the favorites. Horvath decided to stake it out with the BMW. And it's funny because everybody has like their own, car they like to drive that seems to just fit them the best. So when you put like the same setup on, you don't really have any way to change it. Wow, close. Oh, that was tight racing. Everybody looks like they're just doing their best to keep the car on the track. So this is first, second, and third still running together. I think Steven Saunders is just a little bit behind him. Oh, here comes Caleb. No, Caleb! Good job. Didn't hit nothing.
Yeah, I didn't hit the wall.
Yeah, that's where the sand comes into play to help you. Now, Chris could have shared his Christmas livery with Caleb. I mean, that would have really helped out a lot, Maybe put like a Grinch on there or something. All the rocks just being shot up right in his face going up the hill into the corkscrew. And that's not going to make it easy. Every time they go on the brakes, it's like running on the marbles. I think some of these guys might have been sandbagging a bit, and they're just dumping all the sand out.
Oh, no!
Nope.
Why'd he hit me?
Over there. Adam Quinn and Chris Ball look to have had a moment. We'll get a replay of that here shortly. Chris, you're having a stellar first race so far. It's a good warm-up. Yeah, I think you guys are going to do a lot better when you don't have gravel and rocks around the entire track. Oh, y'all got locked up. Oh.
Tell me if I was in the wrong place at the wrong time or if I just screwed that one up. I'm curious to know.
You're always in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I think you have to be glad that Till is not here today because
yeah,
he would have sent you to the back.
Really? Oh, it was my fault? I thought I got past the guy.
You guys were alongside. I think once he came up into you, you just locked on, and once you lock on, you can't get apart from each other. So it was doomed. But hey, that's why we're just here to have fun. We're gonna watch these three try to duke it out. I think at this point, all three of them are just trying to stay on the track and stay in line. I think we're only about 6-7 laps in now, and the first 3 laps, we saw first place go off the track at least 4 times, 4 different people. So Rich out front, Stoll's going to try to hold second, Schwartz in third, and Steven Saunders in fourth, who once he gained the lead had an off-track moment. So not too much bad luck has found Mr. Saunders today. Bailey's in fifth, Horvath in sixth, Wood in seventh, Aiton in eighth, Vega in ninth, and Hatton is your top 10. Anyone below that, I think, at this point has had a little bit of trouble so far. As you see the gravelly track. I think we have a few different nations represented as well. I know we got the German drivers, American drivers. I think we have one Canadian at least that I saw. And we always like our national drivers to come join us. Chris loves to send trophies and our little coins that we like to give out to our winners. He loves to send them across the seas, especially by boat. You know how the airlines are, so we go with the simple route. So yeah, if you guys aren't doing anything, like, subscribe, tell your friends, maybe turn on the rig, come join us. We still have 2 more races to go. You are not inclined to run both. You can run one if you want, and just join us for that. We, I think, currently have 19 drivers, and we're set for 170. So we can have so many more drivers come in here. You should have done some off-road stuff, Chris. We could have done a Bigfoot race or something. At this point, you guys have spent so much time going off-road at this track. I mean, I think the guys wanted some dirt and some drifting.
trucks in this game are really fun. So yeah, maybe we'll have a Sunday Funday event with trucks sometime.
Oh my gosh, this Ferrari is throwing rocks all over my car.
There isn't going to be a clean livery after this race is over. That is for sure. The good news is, at least when you get to the next track, it's like magic. It's like new. You guys will have all brand new stuff.
Whoa!
I think he gave you a little tap of the brakes there.
I think so.
Easy now. I almost took J-Rod out on Tuesday. I mean, you talk about on the brakes all the way to his rear bumper, and I gave him just a little tap, and then he kept going. How did I stop? We still haven't figured that out. It happens. Matthew Hatton in from Australia. Currently running in 9th place. Looking to pass Mr. A10 for 8th. Porsche versus Ferrari. Got two. Yep, those are both McLarens. I'll stop going in the gravel. 10 laps now, and it's gotten a little bit better on the last corner. There's not as much gravel now. I think everybody's kind of settled down a little bit, which should help us out tremendously. Patrick Rich, he's got to be feeling good. He has not had some good races in the series that we're running. I think he's not in the F4, but I know he's in the GT series, and I know he's in the Envy series. So he's got to be pretty happy holding point right now. And Toby Stoll is fast, so I think they're both pro drivers. Now Schwartz, we don't know. I don't know if he's a pro or AM. I know Saunders is an AM. Horvath is an AM.
Top 10 in front of me. Let's go.
Chris Ball making his way back from the rear of the field. At one point was last. There was no even less last. He was just last. Now he's making his way up into the top 10 as long as he can catch Mr. A10.
I'm going to catch whoever this is in front of me because that person's got no rear wing on the car.
Yeah, Mr. A10 might have to make a stop if he would like to put a rear wing back on the car. So that, he'll probably have to fix some damage. But Chris also has Mr. Quinn all over his rear bumper. And here comes A10 in to get a new rear wing on his car, because you are not going to make it far around this track without one. Downforce is kind of needed, especially when you have a 3 to 5 story drop going from the top of the hill to the bottom of the hill.
By the way, Patrick Rich did finish in the podium at Long Beach in our F4 Cup.
Ah, okay. I thought he was in the F4 Cup.
Yeah, alongside Rodriguez.
Yeah, and Rich he's like one of those guys like Saunders. It's like if he has a good race, the bad luck just seems to find him. It's just I swear, it's like when you feel good about a track and you're confident about the day, everything seems to find you. When you're like, I don't know, I don't think I'm going to do very well today, you get a podium. It's where it never worked out. Oh, Toby hits the wall. Well, that's gonna make a few other people happy that might have been running behind him, as they're gonna move up. I think Bailey is the only one that got around him. They had a pretty good gap, so Horvath is now only 2 seconds behind him. Rich still your leader. Schwartz will now move back into second place. He'll be looking to get a lead back from where he had it before he had a little off-track moment. And haven't we seen Jonathan Schwartz before?
Yes.
Hadn't he raced with us before?
Yes, he's done a bunch of races with us.
He won the first Ferrari challenge, I thought, that we did.
Okay. I knew that name. Yeah, I don't think he's been around in a minute, but I was like, I know this guy. I just can't remember if he's pro or AM. I'm thinking pro at this point.
Yeah, pro for sure. Yeah.
He's keeping up with Rich and Bailey and Stoll. And if it wasn't for everybody kind of having some off-track moments, everybody might be a little bit closer together. But right now, the race has kind of turned into a survival race. See who can make it to the very end.
Oh, look at that livery, Fry.
Oh, I like the livery.
I love it.
Thin nudes. Oh, that was great.
That's one in your style of liveries.
Oh yeah, that's definitely right in my wheelhouse. I like the send nudes. We will definitely have to take you up on that. You can send those in.
You can do that all you want. You leave me out of it.
Send those into @ChrisBall@discord.com.
And then he can share them with all the team, because
exactly
the kind of nudes that he has on his livery, you'll have to check it out, Chris.
I'll have to go back and watch that later.
It's gonna be some good stuff.
Fry, you should learn how to do liveries for iRacing. You could do some really good ones, and to be honest, you don't need to have the sim to do them.
I probably could, but there's a few I have on the Gran Turismo sim that I kind of can't share, but you can see them once in a while. I'll put it that way. But yeah, I like making some liveries. I'm not the best at it, but I usually try to make everything too funny. That's usually my problem.
Yeah. And you do a good job.
I appreciate it. Patrick Rich still out front. Oh, Vega doesn't have a front end. That's going to be a rough, I guess, finish if he's going to kind of stay right there in 7th. I hope maybe he can get it to the end. Nope, he's not going to do that. Careful. Oh, see, he might be going into. Nope, he's not going to go in the pits. He's just going to keep trying out the gravel trap, losing a couple spots. So, Chris, your next victim might be Vega. He has no front end on his car, but you have about 6 seconds to find him. So, Chris has worked his way back to the top 10. He's only got about 10 laps to get all the way up. Actually, I'm sorry. He's got about 5 minutes to get all the way up into first place. So, Chris, you're gonna have to hustle. Got to step it up a notch. As I was saying, this is just a good movie. If you've never seen A Christmas Story, you need to watch it. If you're old like all of us, it's just that time, sort of before some of us were born, but others grew up in that time when kids used to just sit in front of the radio. You didn't have a TV, and if you did, you had 3 channels on it, and you weren't watching any of it. So they would watch their. I need to get with Patrick and make him a livery. That's the first guy I need to make one.
Yes,
for.
please.
Sure.
Yes, please. I'll show you how to do them. So let me know, and I'll show you how to do them, and we'll test them.
Schwartz still in second, but looking to pass Patrick Rich. These guys only have 5 minutes left, so he's running out of time. And they've pretty much sailed away from the rest of the field. Oh, he's gonna look. Oh, that is not a good place to do that. That's the thing about this place. It looks like you can make it, but if that other driver doesn't give you any wiggle room, you're not gonna wiggle away.
Going for it at the corkscrew? Wow.
And yeah, this is on iRacing only, so we cannot do any cross stuff with PS5 or anything like that. You must need a PC and iRacing to play. But
you don't need the game to make livery, so I'll show you someday, Fry. And
well, we got a question from Grandmaster if he could join, and only if you have a PC and iRacing.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, if you're on PS5, it doesn't cross over.
Here comes Jonathan.
And Jonathan's going to try the outside, which is very doable in this corner. It's just you got to get it to stick. Can he get it to stick? Oh, they're side by side going into turn 4. Jonathan's going to get him. Patrick's going to stick it on the outside as well, going into the kink. Little right-hander. Jonathan does have the preferred line. It is hard to stick it on the outside, but Patrick makes it happen as we start to go into the left side kink going up the hill. This is where Patrick's going to want. Oh, Patrick gives him a little nudge. Patrick's going to pull away a little bit. Jonathan will have about 4 minutes to run him back down. I don't know if he's that much faster or if he was just sitting there waiting until the end of the race. They've got a huge lead. Toby Stoll's about 15 seconds back with Bailey just on his, nipping at his heels. Horvath about a second and a half behind them. And Steve Saunders has unfortunately dropped out of the top 5. He's now back in 6th. So I think the track has given him a few scuttles here and there.
There you go.
And also, Grandmaster, I mean, if you're on a controller, believe it or not, you can play iRacing on a controller.
I would not advise it.
Most people wouldn't recommend it because you're not as good as me.
Oh, no!
But, there's only one controller guy in this world, and it's me.
There. I threw, instead of dropping oil, I dropped sand so that Adam can't catch me.
Do you know what it looks like? It literally looks like a wacky races when you go down the straightaway and there's just rocks coming out of your car. It literally looks like you're clicking buttons in the car.
That's funny. 1 lap to go for me anyway. Where are the leaders?
Patrick Rich is now coming up the hill, getting ready to go to the I can't even say it, the corkscrew. But Mr. Schwartz has gotten right back on him, so he's got about a lap and a half to get this figured out. I think they should come across the line before the 25-minute mark. So we are going to get 1 more lap for sure. So he's got time, but the problem with this track is that you have about 3 places where you can actually make a pass. This is definitely not one of them until you get to the very bottom corner. Looking back at Schwartz as he's trying to, he's going to try outside. Patrick's getting very defensive and trying to take the inside away, which can kill your speed trying to come off a corner. Schwartz now going to try to make it happen on this lap. I do believe this is our white lap. Last lap right here. Rich protecting the inside. Schwartz trying to do the crossover, trying to come in, has to tuck in behind. Patrick Rich still doing a good job of holding him off, taking that defensive line on the inside. Schwartz going to try to set him up probably in the next couple corners. He's only got a few more chances to make it happen, and I'm sure he's not happy about the touch, so he might get a little aggressive. Patrick still holding the inside. Schwartz with a dive to the inside at the exact same spot. Rich gives him a little bit of space. Jonathan Schwartz pulls it off going up the hill. Patrick Rich into second. Schwartz, your new leader, right before they get to the corkscrew. So now can Patrick Rich return the favor as they go down the hill after the corkscrew, as I don't think he's going to be close enough to try to make a move going into here. He will get really close to him now, the ride down the hill, to see if he can actually make a pass. This is our 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Horvat in 5th. Horvat asking to send nudes. We've told you where to send those.
This guy's all over me.
Chris Ball still trying to hold on. Schwartz in the last corner. Patrick Rich going to try to make something happen. Get sideways, trying to get the power down. Looks like Jonathan Schwartz is your winner of race 1. Patrick Rich in 2nd. And they have 16 seconds over 3rd place. Chris still trying to hold on.
Nope.
Get some sausage. Oh, that was a full-blown bratwurst right there.
Yeah, well.
Oh, he got the pressure on you. Falk is just putting pressure on Chris. Everybody's going to be nice and loose and warmed up for our next race. Schwartz is your winner. Patrick Rich in 2nd. Toby Stoll in 3rd. Bailey in 4th. And Horvat in 5th. Steven Saunders 6th. Matt Hatton in 7th. Wood in 8th. Falk in 9th. And Chris Ball is coming home in 10th with Quinn right behind him. He's going to be able to hold him off and get a top 10. There he goes. I got to get my sounds up.
I only had 2 laps of fuel left in that one. And there's my son. Oh, he just left the track. I was going to do a full-on little picture with him. That was fun. That was a fun race, you guys. That really was.
That was a good job, everyone. I think the track.
Yep, let me tell them. Yep.
I think the track took out more people on that one than people hitting people. So as we get our other sessions ready, we'll tell you guys about Origin Micro, one of our new sponsors, and very glad to have them aboard. Also partnered with HP, Dell, Lenovo, and Asus. So definitely want to check them out, originmicro.com, for all your, not so much gaming, but just anything electronical. I think they have a warehouse with just everything in it. So like, if you're like, I need a thingamajig, they know what that is. You know, I need to do what's, you know, they know what that is. I mean, they can help you to get everything organized and optimize all your stuff to get the best gaming quality if that's what you're into. Or, you know, if you need it for like work and, you know, all the boring stuff, they can do that too. Yeah, of course, we can't forget Sim Race City was sponsoring our F4 Cup, which has been a freaking blast, by the way. The last race was absolutely spectacular. The points, I can't wait to see the points after everybody got moved around. Even our dominant champion had a rough day. He did win the second race, but so check them out, Sim Race City, simracecity.com for passion, performance, and it will equal you a podium. These guys got started right around about the time COVID was hitting, as you know, sim racing took off. So these guys have a lot of experience, rigs, wheels, pedals, pretty much any system you need to go with it to, you know, for telemetry and things like that. So check them out, simracecity.com. And of course, my personal favorite, the MX-5. We have a race coming up now. It will be a month away on January 18th. So everybody has plenty of time to get ready for Blue Moon Infield B, which is going to be pretty much a track with like 2 turns and a lot of drafting and speed. So it may come down to who's going to be able to really stay in line on that last lap, maybe make a last lap pass. Fuel and tire, not so much of a worry for anybody in this round. So, and also big news, it's double points. You get a lot of points, so you don't want to miss this round. So, you know, make a note in your calendar. Get ready. It's gonna be fun, and I'm gonna win, by the way.
Go Fry!
World Cup is coming up this Saturday. I need to get practice in as usual. We are in round 4. I don't know what track we're at, but we are going to be in a Toyota 86. I freaking love that car. It is going to be super fun. They're all Group 4 cars, so the racing is going to be close together. I cannot absolutely wait, as I missed the last round. So I got to get back into my winning ways of sheer dominance. So make sure you check us out next Saturday.
Did I do the wrong track?
No.
It's
the one that has
from
what you do, reverse.
No, I think I chose the wrong track. I know, but it's like the pit straight to turn 1 is a right-hander the one I did. Okay, it looks like all of us are in for. Oh, it's qualifying already. I didn't even get a chance.
Amazon sent me the wrong T-shirt for a Christmas party, and when my boss opened it up, I realized it was the wrong shirt. But then he goes, "Hey, you had already sent me that other shirt, so there you go. Things just work out." Thank you, Amazon, for sending the wrong product. So we are already getting ready for qualifying, or I guess it has already started. We get 10 minutes, right?
10 minutes. Oh my gosh, I don't know this track. I have never driven this track. This is so different.
Well, you got about 10 minutes to storm up, so I wouldn't worry too much about where you're going to qualify at. Oh, we're at Brands Hatch GP for the World Cup race. So I'm okay there. That's not too bad, but I still love that car. That's like a great car to be on that little track. At least it's not a Group 3 car. That's too much. And that will be next Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern. And I believe lobbies 1 and 2 will be broadcasted. So one day I'm gonna have to get up there so I can get one of my fun liveries on there. Ew, don't do that.
Yeah, dude, this track. I don't know this track. I don't know where any of the corners are.
Oh, we're gonna have to show you the whole
That's
time.
gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun.
Well, we'll see how many laps we can make it through this time. Everyone had a little bit of some.
Oh my gosh.
You know, I thought there wasn't going to be much gravel on the track this time, but does the next track have any gravel on it whatsoever? Oh, wait, yes, it does. I swear, we're
just gonna borrow pit lane here and a little bit of grass.
Yeah, I agree, Stig.
Wow, this is a mess.
I wish we could have a Goodwood with no chicane in it. Like we get 2 different layouts of that track because they would be super fast without that chicane at the end. Oh, it would be awesome. That was the one thing I had a problem with that track. It's so flat and you go off the track so many times. But if you take the chicane out, man, you imagine how fast you're going to go into turn 1. Ah, it's just it would make it mind-boggling. There's our boy Steven Saunders. You know, right now, you know, you could be the first guy out and technically get the pole. So, it does work that way. And yeah, I'll get with you because if I got some time, I need to make Patrick Rich a livery for sure. Because that is, we got to get him off the factory stuff. He's been in too many series. He's raced for at least, the year that I've seen him race. So we got to get him like a classic livery or something because he's independent too, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he has a team, so I'll have to make him a nice classic livery for him. Here comes Caleb. This is the ringer that Chris bought in. This is the ringer bringer. They're both running together. Looks like Caleb's able to hang it on track a little better than Grant.
Well, he practiced it. I did not because I thought it was a different track.
You practice on a different track?
I thought.
I think you practice a different layout. Either that or you did pick the wrong one. As long as you picked one that I don't have to, have a struggle to say the name of it, that would be awesome. So everybody's got about 5.5 minutes of qualifying left to go. Chris is going to use every.
No,
just a regular one. It looks like. You should have put ringer right across the chest.
He is not a ringer.
He is now, because I'm the one commentating. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it anyway. So we have 2 balls, Schwartz, Rich, Horvath, Stoll, and what I say earlier? I can't even get his name right now. Sanvalet? It's got to be Sanvalet. Or Let. See, it's either Lay or Let. That's Chris. GT Champions RWB Racing Suit. High Pre as well. Can't forget them. They make all this stuff happen. We wouldn't be here.
Hi.
Your driver doesn't wave when you do that in the car.
I know. Wow. I'm just going to keep using these 10 minutes to get this track figured out.
You know how many times I've done that?
Like, I gotta tell all the guy. Oh no, I don't want to mess up their qualifying if they're going.
Yeah. Hey guys, by the way, this is the wrong track. I picked the wrong one. I'm sorry.
I changed the track on them yesterday, and then I picked a wrong one myself. Oh my gosh.
It's Sunday Funday surprise day. I mean, we haven't done midweek madness in a while, and we'll try to get back to that at some point next year. But I think Chris is getting the itch a little bit. Trying to put the madness in there. Throw a wrench in the works. Just something we like to do from time to time as well. Patrick Rich, right now your pole sitter. Horvath in second. Steven Saunders in third. The Ball brothers in fourth and fifth.
Brothers.
You see how much that just threw him off?
You did, and that made me go off the track because I'm like, hey.
That's good stuff. That is awesome. Hell, by the end of this thing, you guys are going to be cousins, brothers, uncles, nephews. And of course, Horvath with his great sin nudes. That is just awesome. Now, here's a question for you, because Horvath is in a different country. Is that how they spell nudes?
No, he means noodles, but
well,
maybe just in case someone sent the other type of nudes, but.
Well, he does have whatever that little icon is right there, eating noodles. Obviously, I can't tell if that's like a cat or a dog eating noodles. So obviously, there's something in this country where that's kind of their play on words. We have a restaurant here called Dick Mangioni's, and if you go and the number one thing on the menu to order is the original Big Dick. That's how you say the first sandwich. So there are places out there where they name their business something funny and they play with it. So
okay,
that might be a little play on words for whatever the noodle meal that he has on his car is. We all know what we're thinking it means. But you got 2 minutes. Patrick Rich right now is going to try to continue his dominant ways in the second race. Horvath in second, Steve Saunders in third, Sanvalet in fourth, Chris and Caleb. One of the two is in fifth, and the other one's in sixth. Figure that out later. Now Schwartz stole. Blazer's here. I don't think they're qualifying. I think a lot of guys are just sitting out on the qualifying, especially after that first race. I mean, if everybody keeps taking themselves out, they'll definitely have a way to move up.
No. It's all right. I'm getting a feel for it now.
Yeah, get it out of the system now. Just get it out of the system.
It says there's a little bit of damage to my car. I feel like it's being a little weird.
Your hood keeps trying to go back on, and then it goes away, and you keep running over it.
Oh, well, here, I can fix that in a second. Hang on a second.
You literally.
That is weird.
I'll fix it here in just a second.
Oh, that is awesome. Yeah, your hood is like, I want to go on, but I can't.
There, that'll do it.
That did it, yeah.
Now you have no hood or front end or integrity or.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I hope the car isn't going to be broken for the race.
Oh, it is. Totally.
It better not be. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got to apologize to you guys.
You got to use your faster on the grid.
No, I'm not going to say anything. I feel bad though.
Patrick Rich.
What did I do?
Patrick Rich will lead us away. Florian Horvath in second. Steven Saunders in third. Bob Sanvalet in fourth. Caleb Ball has beaten out the father. The grasshopper is quickly jumping over into fifth. Chris Ball in sixth. Jonathan Schwartz in seventh. Toby Stoll eighth. Kurt Blazer in ninth. Now, anywhere from seventh down, they did not qualify. I think they all saw how the first race went, and maybe they just kind of decided to.
Oh, we only have 9 folks?
And I think we're only down to 9, unless they just didn't qualify.
Oof.
So yeah, we need more people. We have one more race to go after this, and it will be at Sonoma. And I know there were people in the Discord that were asking about just doing one race, and I think they kind of had their eye on that one. So after this race, we will be going to Sonoma for the third and final race. So if anyone likes to join, get your stuff set up, get ready to go. You got 25 minutes to get it ready. Probably a little extra time because we might
Look
take
at
a
my
little
stable
breather
rig.
in that race.
I don't know, because sometimes I would go and I push really hard, and
You know, bolt that thing to the floor.
it's bolted to a big piece of wood that has the seat in it. It's just that it's really old. It's my first wheel stand I got like 6 years ago, I think.
Yeah, many moons ago. You know, you always wonder,
Here he is.
you know, how everybody has their rigs at home. You know, do they have one of those big sophisticated setups, or they decked up to a desk or a coffee table? So
That's
everybody
Caleb.
has.
Caleb's driving with this thing clamped to a desk, and he's sitting in a chair with the pedals down below him.
Yeah.
He leans back in the chair, and that's how he
Hopefully, it's not a
goes.
chair on wheels.
Look, Caleb. Hi.
So Matthew Hatton might come back for Sonoma. He just woke up. So apparently it's either, I don't know, is it early or late over there? It's probably the next day over there. Because we always, you know, it's one thing to do East Coast and West Coast here. That can be a difference of midnight and 8 o'clock at night. You know,
Well, I know this was starting at 9 o'clock at night in Germany. That's what Till said.
Okay. So yeah, some of the guys might only be on for a couple races, and then, you know, it's bedtime. As we call it, after the 10 o'clock hour. That's old people time. It's time to be in sleep. I'd like to welcome everybody into the stream. I know, Stig, you've been there for a while. What's up, Flip? What's up, Parquet? What's up, Hatton? Handu? Yeah, oh, Monday morning. He's already back on, like, work day. I don't even want to think about that. I still got to, like, do stuff around here and get ready for tomorrow. And then dream about not working and getting it over with as fast as I can because I want it to be Wednesday. And I still have every Christmas present I have to wrap.
Yeah, I got to do some final little shopping tomorrow for the wife's stocking, but other than that, we're done.
Oh yeah, I'm at least glad I'm sort of done with the shopping, let alone maybe just exiting a store and going, ooh, that looks cool. So hopefully I don't do that too much. But yeah, I still have everything to wrap. And I don't want to do it. And yes, I am actually pretty good at wrapping presents. It's not too bad. I've gotten better in my 40 years. 20-year-old me, not so much. It's terrible. So we only have 9 guys: Patrick, Rich, Horvath, Sanders, Salevi, Ball, Schwartz, Stoll.
Ball.
We do have 2 balls in the race, so that's helping out. And also a guy that wants.
Yeah, but
to
which one's
nude.
left and which one's right? Right now,
We
it
haven't,
looks like I'm
we
the
haven't
right
figured
one.
that out yet. After you send nudes, we'll figure it out.
Oh.
At least we know Chris is going to finish the top 10 in this one.
Yeah,
That's rough.
that is true.
Okay.
He has an absolute shot at a top 10 today. So less cars, so maybe we won't have as many incidences after that first race. And it looks like a lot of our guys that maybe we didn't know, they had the ones that were exited the room. Patrick leads the way, Horvath in second, Steven Saunders in third. Everybody's kind of singling out for this one. Look how much more cautious they are going into turn 1 this time. Just a little bit of action in the back, nothing too bad. Oh, easy. Oh, here comes Jonathan Schwartz on the outside of San Valet. I feel like I'm saying Art Vandelay from Seinfeld. Or is it San Valet? And yeah, Parquet, I still got to wrap all my gifts. So if you'd like to come over and do it for me, that would be super awesome. I don't really want to do it. I got to go find the Scotch tape. So Chris is going to do his best to chase down.
Whoa!
Oh, see, that's it. Commentator's curse got him. All right, we can probably focus on somebody else now.
No, I got bumped.
I was just talking about how you were going to make a run at the young grasshopper and try to run him down. And for those of you who don't know, Chris is in the number 24 little happy car. Oh, you definitely got a little tap from behind. And his son is in the other. Not so. Oh, right there. See, look at this. We got to stop showing the balls because they are wrecking all over the place. Commentator's curse has reached out. We got to put these numbers in the pool. Minute 43. Whoever had a minute 43 is going to win a prize. No, Toby. Oh, he didn't hit nothing. So Toby takes a ride. Toby all the way back to last. I don't think Toby likes this place very well at all. Patrick Rich still out front. Horvath behind him. Jonathan Schwartz still following in. Steven Saunders in fourth. Sam Vallette in fifth. And Blazer in sixth. And then Ball Stole. See, Chris, I told you we'd be making a lot of ball jokes. He's going to be concentrating, trying to do his best to run down all these guys. I think Patrick Rich likes this place. He is definitely our veteran of the group in racing today. Florian as well. I think he's one of our championship winners.
Yes, I'm champion for the.
Yeah, he was the AM champion.
Yeah.
Jonathan, I don't think he was I think the Ferrari champion. And Steven Saunders is trying to still find a rabbit's foot or something somewhere. That man needs some luck. Hopefully he'll walk through a meadow and find like a 9-leaf clover or something. So Caleb has now made a pass back up on Blazer. Or Bassler. Is it Bassler? Basinger? I don't know. Patrick Rich. He definitely needs it. We got to get him a livery. It's driving me nuts now. Usually it's like a race or two, but now I got to get him a livery. Caleb doing his best to run down Bob. Oh, Toby's trying to catch Chris now. I'm telling you, I think Toby's one of those guys. He's probably just going to keep molesting your rear end the whole time.
Let's not use it like that. That sounds gross.
Oh, we just missed a huge wreck. That was Caleb, and I think, where's... No, it was Caleb and somebody. I saw two cars.
Porsche in front of me.
Well, that's Bassler, Kurt Bassler. Oh, looks like Bassler lost it. Oh, Caleb just tags him. I guess nowhere to go. Kind of hard to tell at that angle. Oh, he tried to save it, and then yep, you get the kickback. Yeah, that's you got to slow down a little bit, and let him finish wrecking. It's a hard thing to do, that's for sure. Yeah, and I don't know about you guys, but when you wrap Christmas presents, do you put it that it's from you, or do you put it that it's from Santa? Because, you know...
Depends on your kid. It depends on how old your kids are.
No, it depends when you give it. If you give it person to person...
Everybody. I don't care if you're my parents, if you're younger than me, I don't care how old you are. I always write that it's from Santa. He just dropped it off at my house to give it to you. You know, it's quicker.
Now, if you give it person to person, my name, if you give it you leave it under the tree, it's Santa's.
Yeah. I mean, even if I'm giving it to somebody, I'm like, hey, it's from Santa. I'm just saying.
Okay.
You know, I'm just a delivery guy because Santa is real. You can never let Santa not be real.
Oh, and that I agree. Yeah, 100%.
And I love, you know.
Why is Toby just following me around? He's faster than me. He should be able to go. Putting too much pressure.
Yeah, I told you he was going to mess with you. Yeah, there were a few comments, I won't say who, that said, yeah, I may come in there just to mess with Chris. And
Oh, really?
yeah,
Okay.
a few of these people made some comments about some things, and I was like, well, you're more than welcome to.
He's in the new Honda, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do have one Honda NSX, which is the new car that everybody gets to drive. But unfortunately, if you're in a few of the series that we do, you get to change your car one time. So if you change your car, you might get stuck with that one. And a lot of these guys do not want to give up the car that they love to drive.
Woo!
And
Oh, there it goes. Oh, this is one way to take the track. Let's go. And I didn't even get a time penalty.
Toby is
That is
just
awesome. I gotta
I think
save that one, Pigs. Do a replay of that so I can watch it later.
that was Toby. I don't think he likes this track about as much as you do, or maybe he doesn't know it. Because he either that or he is totally just messing with you one of the two. Which is funny.
Hey, Toby, you like that little shortcut I took?
Oh, he's looking. He's looking.
I wouldn't suggest doing that, and I wouldn't be able to do that again if you paid me to.
Dead sideways.
Very sideways, yeah.
That was
Nice
so
save.
Dukes Hazard all
Cut through
day.
and just end up back on the track.
That was Dukes Hazard all day. Oh, Ambassador goes around. Whoa! Wow. Yeah, Toby still right there behind Mr. Ball. Now, Jonathan Schwartz is starting to run down Patrick Rich a little bit. That second gap is closing. And we've got still a long way to go. I mean, they got 25 minutes there, still got a good 15. So we'll see again if Jonathan can run him down and make a pass right at the end of the race. They've got another 15-second lead over third place. And Florian is going to be all by himself, just lonesome on the track. He's got a 9-second lead just about on Steven Saunders. So he's just going to be out in La La Land checking out nudes. Senvalet was, about 3 seconds behind him. So it's going to be a little bit of a gap. But this is the best battle on the track right now, as we have Mr. Ball against Mr. Ball against Mr. Stoll. Oh, and Bassler's coming up. We had a little timing deal. Oh, he's on the outside. The young one. Here he comes. Oh, Chris in between. Here he goes. Chris making the dive underneath Senvalet. Senvalet's still trying to push. Oh, he's got Bassler all over his rear. Bassler trying to stare at two cars and try to make it by both of them. Oh, that's tight. Chris trying to hold his on, keep it on track. Wow, that was a dive and a tap. I say, who's that under Toby? Who's that Porsche? Oh, that's Bassler. Well, who's this guy? Oh, that's Sanvalet. Right in front of him, the red car. That's Sanvalet. Or Valet, whichever one it is. I'm sure he'll correct me eventually. You're just going to go with Bob?
Yeah, it's just Bob.
I think, and maybe I'm wrong here, but maybe people get a kick out of me trying to actually get these names right. Yeah, I'm sure They get a crack at it. Probably if you're the guy who is like, he called me 4 different names and still didn't get it right. Right. It's a type of English down here. It's in the accent.
It happens when you have drivers from all over the world, so I hope they understand that we need to get used to different pronunciations.
I always say is that everybody gets one. So if you don't know and you don't know something, if somebody tells you, you should learn after that. But if you get it wrong more than that, then you're just kind of doing it not to learn. So you correct us, folks. I will get your name right. I swear. It may be hard for me to say it, but that's why we're going to go with Bob on this one.
Yes.
Less syllables, the more it is easier for me to say it, right? The more easier. That's right. I just said that.
The more easier.
Oh my God, it's Sunday. Patrick Rich is still your leader. Now, he did gain a 3-second gap, so I don't know if Schwartz had an off track or what, but Patrick has said bye-bye, and they have taken off from Florian, who's by himself, Steven Saunders, who's by himself. Wow, he definitely had an off. Look how dirty his windshield is. Look at his windshield. Did he go through mud? Look at that. Dude. It's like, he needs a tear off. Oh, wait, you have to go in the pits to do that, don't you? 25 minutes he gets to drive with like stuff you can't even see out of. I mean, yeah, we definitely next time we need to put like the trucks out here on some dirt.
Oh no.
Get back on. There you go.
My tires, I can feel that they're just not gripping.
How is your gas looking at the moment?
I don't know.
Because maybe, I thought maybe you set it to where they just had so much fuel that it wouldn't be a worry. But if you only had 2 laps of fuel in the last race, and this track is much bigger than the last race, we might see pit stops.
Chris, throw a yellow.
Hey, I gave you picks. You have the admin for it, so you should be able to.
I don't even know how to do that. So.
We're just gonna throw a yellow. Y'all just pack back up. There's only 9 of you on the track, and Chris, you're in the lead. We're just gonna put you in the lead.
Just manipulate the software. Whoa!
Yep.
Oh! Ah! Jeez! Right in front of me.
Yeah.
Oh, that was close. Looks like Toby and this Porsche got a little bit tangled up.
Yep, bam. Bassler comes right down into Toby, flashing the lights while spinning. Everybody gets back on track, and you're about to see Chris come flying around the corner like, no! Good thing it's not like one of our league races, because that can happen. We've seen it happen to the leader of the race, who was totally going to win until something like that happened and took him out. Ended up finishing in 2nd place that day. So
Nope.
frustrating. Chris is over here doing some dune buggying. Some dune buggying. Oh.
What about let Steve Saunders pass?
Oh, he had to have been getting back on track. Dude, he had like a 10-second lead on him. So Horvath had to have had some off-track moments if he lost that much time.
Yeah.
Because he was out there all by himself. He was about 15, actually almost 20 seconds now behind 1st and 2nd. And he had about a 10-second lead over Saunders.
Yeah.
Even
he's
Saunders
swerving.
up into 3rd.
He's swerving, but he's no back.
No, either that or he's just bored. He's like, I'm going to race with somebody. I'm just going to let off and let Steven catch me. He's only got 10. We got 10 minutes to go in this race before we get to our next race, which will be at Sonoma. So if you would like to join us, you can simply go on iRacing and look for Sunday Funday, because it is open to everyone. We did not put a limit. I think there is a limit on cars. It's not 175, but it's more than we'll be able to fit on a track. So we have plenty of room for everybody to come in. come join us. Also, like, subscribe, share, tell your friends. And Chris,
You know,
in the
I'm
next race,
looking at my fuel, and I think I'm going to have to stop.
Well, there's still 10 minutes to go in this race. So if you're that close on the fuel, we might have
Let's see, how many laps have we done?
Hassler just jumped in the pits.
We've done 11 laps.
12. Yeah, you're on 12 right now.
I have 7 laps of fuel left.
So yeah, you might make it. Bassler jumped in the pits, so I don't know if he was fixing damage or not. Oh boy. So did Patrick moment? Because he had a good 3-second lead on Jonathan Schwartz. Jonathan Schwartz has now closed the gap. So we might be in store for another 10 minutes of these two guys going at it. They're having the Sunday fun day for sure. You know, so we can't do it, right? We can't do reverse grids or anything, or we can't set by host.
Nope. Well, there's some apps and stuff that I'm looking into, but I haven't given them enough thought to make a choice.
Yeah, he said he got bored. Horvath got bored. He's like, I'm just going to let off. You know, and I'll tell you guys, I do a lot of league racing, and I have this weird thing where I'll end up in 4th place, like 20 seconds behind the people in front of me, and maybe 15 the guys in front of me or behind me, and I'm just sitting there in la la land. It is the weirdest thing that seems to happen about like either how I do my strategy or how my pace is or my speed. So it happens sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes I would rather just be everybody leave me alone and I'm glad to finish the race. And sometimes I want to do this kind of stuff. I want to be the guy in second right now, just trying to get around this guy, just throwing everything. And I do believe that's a lap car behind them. So it's, yeah. That is not 3rd place. This is the battle for 3rd and 4th. I think Horvath waited on Steven Saunders to catch him so they could have a little bit of a battle here at the end. All the drivers are pretty equal. Everybody's on the same setup. It's like a medium, you know, sort of downforce power, probably more just balance than anything else to give everybody the same car. So it all come down to the driver. Chris, are you doing donuts?
I'm going into the pits. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, I look down and all I see is just you just holding it to the left. I thought you were doing donuts. Whoa, Saunders. Well, Horvath's trying to find somebody to race with. Saunders might continue this with no hood. So with the damage, they just have damage, right? It doesn't fix itself? Or
no, if you're on track, it doesn't fix itself, no. And
Yeah.
it does affect your arrow.
I'd imagine.
Oh, Caleb's in the pits right in front of me.
And hold on. So did Steven Saunders wreck and Horvath literally waited for him to finish wrecking and then got back behind him?
I think so, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That is freaking awesome. Yeah. That's what having fun is, man. It's not just riding around going, yeah, I got a podium and whoop-de-doo, you rode around by yourself. He actually waited just so he could go run around with Steven. That is awesome.
Let me go. Serving a penalty. What do I get a penalty for?
Probably driving off the track like 75.
Probably coming into pit lane because I cut across, I think. Man, this should really be a beer.
What corner on this track did you not cut so far? I mean, you Dukes a Hazard one of them. Yeah, you Dukes a Hazard one of them.
I don't know. Probably all of them.
At this point, you haven't flipped the car. So right now, the...
oh my goodness. I've got 15 of 17. 2 more and I get a drive here. Wow.
You have 5 minutes left in the race. Can you do it? Can you? It's 5 minutes. I don't know if you can. That was awesome. I still like Horvath just waiting. All right, so back to the front. 5 minutes to go. We've seen this in the first race. Patrick Rich out front. Jonathan with, I don't know how he's looking through that front windshield. That thing looks like he went mudding somewhere. Oh, yeah, you can barely see the driver. Now, Patrick got a perfectly clean car, perfectly clean windshield. Maybe some fuel to make it. I don't know about the fuel though. So I don't think Chris gave everybody enough fuel, or maybe just enough.
I can in a second.
He's a little busy at the moment.
Yep. I hope everybody's watching their fuel gauge.
So you won't finish last because right now Grasshopper is in 9th and Bassler is in 8th, and they're both in the pits.
Yeah, why is he getting damage repaired? I guess.
I don't know. Oh, Short's making a move on Patrick Rich. Oh, Patrick's like, can I just win this one? You won the last one. Come on, man. Go away. I still want to know how...
no! I got black flag.
Chris with the black flag.
That is something.
Off-track moments. I mean, you probably had 17 penalty points in the first 3 laps.
I got 4 in the first sector.
Awesome. Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to do like trucks and dirt racing or something. You gotta take like the penalty points off when we do the next one of these. Whoa. Schwartz going way out wide into the gravel. Patrick Rich is gonna be very happy about that, but for some reason Schwartz is able to just run Patrick back down, and then he kind of gets there and he can't go anywhere. So we'll see what he can do. They are 44 seconds ahead of Steven Saunders. Now, most of that is because Horvath just decided that he was bored and wanted to slow down and wait for Steven. But then Steven wrecks, and Horvath stays directly behind him as well. And Toby Stoll, I think, just doesn't either know or like this track about as much as Chris. He's flashing him. He's 2 seconds back, and he's flashing him. That's throwing a distraction right there. And they've got 23 seconds on Senvalet, which is Mr. Bob. And Chris is the only car 1 lap down currently. Or 2 cars lap down. Bassler did come out of the pits. Oh, no. Schwartz is going to do it to him again. Patrick defending the inside. Schwartz on the outside. Patrick touches him again. Coming down to, this should be the last lap after they come through on the start finish line this time around. Oh my God, these two, they're gonna wear each other out. Crazy stuff. Patrick definitely wants to. So we got one more race to go. If these two finish just like this, that last race will decide the winner of the Sunday Funday. Because they've been the top 2 so far in class. Because there are no classes, we're making them up as we go. Chris is in a class by himself, no doubt. So just coming up on the last lap, they'll come around this time to take the white flag. Patrick Rich is going to do his best to try to hold off Jonathan Schwartz. Schwartz won the first race. Patrick finished in 2nd. Well, Steven Saunders might get a 3rd. Well, depending on what Horvath wants to do. He may send that thing off into the grass in the last corner and see if he can drift it to the finish line. So here comes... Whoa! Look at him, he's just throwing the block. Oh, Patrick gets loose and loses the rear end. Just throws it to the bottom to try to keep Jonathan behind him. Schwartz is going to do everything he can. But I tell you, let's give Schwartz major props and credit right there for not just taking him out, just keeping the spirit of fun. He's now using his windshield wiper, which he probably should have done about 8 years ago. Now his windshield, how it just made his windshield that perfectly clean is beyond me. Or maybe he's been driving around this whole time like, what button is it? Which one? I keep freaking hitting buttons and it's not doing it. You know? Oh. Oh, I think that was cheating. I think that might have been cheating.
Are they having some fun up there? I can't wait to go back and watch all this.
That's a 10-second. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Good job, John. Good job, Patrick.
That was awesome.
Yeah, we finished Sunday Funday right there. That's how you do that. That was awesome. And kudos to not trying to steal the win. Give Patrick his win. But he might have pulled a bit of a Chris on that one and caught in some corners, so to speak. Toby gets loose. So
Great
Steven,
save.
what happened to Horvath? Because Horvath was right there. No, Toby stole. So Steven Saunders is going to come home in third. Great run. Toby's still trying to wiggle it across the line. I couldn't tell if he's out of gas. Horvath, where is he on the track? Is that pit road? Did he just go in the pits? He's just wrecking the car. Watch. He's just wrecking it. He's doing that on purpose.
All right, I have one thing to say about my race.
Emotional damage.
Doink.
Horvath is just wrecking the car. Guys, that is awesome. That is super great.
Oh my gosh.
There you go. We got you zoomed in.
I'm sad because both races, the very first lap is, and I get spun around, and I'm like, oh. So I never get to get up there. Of course, I didn't even know this track. Like literally first time ever driving on that. I don't know what track I was thinking of. I'm definitely gonna have to go find it, but I have no idea what that was. Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
Well, maybe you'll have a little better luck in the final race.
Well, this is a track I definitely know.
And,
so was the first one. The first one I did okay. I just got spun around in that first sector and had to fight my way to the back, but that's okay. Well, it's a fun day.
I guess the next race is like your home turf, so to speak. Yeah, close enough.
Yep.
And Horvath might have a little fun with you. He's in the chat right now. So he actually slowed down in the last race just to mess with Steven Saunders.
Did he really?
So he might just pick on you this race. We don't know yet. It's up in the air.
I'm gonna just go in here and take a look at the chat here for the fans. Good stuff.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna want to go back and watch race 2, Mr. Jonathan Schwartz with his I'm just gonna skip 3 corners and take the lead.
I still can't wait to go back and look at whatever that move was I made wrestling Dukes of Hazzard style through a corner.
It is full. You were full sideways, full like, yeah, this thing is not coming back around. And it's like the track just led into how you were driving and then you just went straight.
I saw it. I was like, I don't want to try to straighten out. I want to actually end up there.
You just kind of did.
Oh, wow. Remaining time. Okay. Qualifying immediately. I did not time these out right, folks. So I hope everybody got their practice in before.
We're doing a shotgun style.
Oh boy. Okay. This is my chance. This is my chance to get something, make something happen. Oh. Oy.
Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a 5th grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events.
All right, back at Sonoma. Or I should say we are back, and now we are at Sonoma. That'd probably be a little better. Another 70-degree day, 20% chance of rain, partly cloudy, 5-mile-an-hour breeze. And how do I know that without looking at it? Because that's every track today. For some reason, we've gone to dusty, gravelly, just stuff all over the tracks today, and now we're going to a super long one. See, I told you should have put a circle track on here. Right?
Well, next time we'll do some like NASCAR stuff.
We're doing trucks on dirt.
And we'll race the trucks here too, baby.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what.
We'll do trucks on a circle track. We'll do trucks on an ice track. Do trucks on a water track. I mean, we'll do it all.
Did you say on a water track? There's other way. You're weird. That's why I like you, I think.
Hey, it's Sunday Funday. You get my brain going. I'll come up with some weird stuff. You know, put some skis on them and stuff. You know, it'll work out. So our battle for our winner will be between Patrick Rich and Jonathan Schwartz. They have respectively.
Unless somebody else can steal the win from them.
Well, they've respectively finished first and second and first. So we'll have to see who finishes ahead of whom in this race. Now, Chris has been sandbagging to throw all you guys off. This is like
a
dominant home track. I mean, he could drive around this place with his eyes closed. So look for him to be
when you look at me racing, you'll think I'm doing that with my eyes closed.
So he'll be out front the whole time. He's going to sit on the pole. I mean, just fierce dominance, just coming out of the woodworks. So everybody should be. Well, how many cars do we have qualifying? Because we've seen a lot of guys just not qualify. So we have 6 cars total now. So we're losing numbers. Yeah, Sunday is a tough day. Anytime you got to compete with some football, it's always a little tough. I'll give you an update on how my football day is going currently right now. Oh, that's fantastic. Except, so I'm totally going to win, which is good news. And I have a chance to not win the money because this dude had Jonathan Taylor today who scored 42.5 points. That's a running back with 218 yards and 3 touchdowns. So for anybody out there, if you were doing fantasy football, you were either really happy because you have that guy or you hate the guy you were playing against. That's going out. So the way our league works, if you score the most points in 1 week, you can win about $70. And for 4 weeks now, I've been projected to score the most of everyone. And I have won that one time. You talk about frustrating. Projections are never right.
Who's your quarterback?
My quarterback today was Aaron Rodgers, who scored me a whopping 15 points.
Ew. I mean,
good thing I had Justin Herbert.
Oh, these guys are faster than me for 26.
Sure. That's what I love about fantasy football, and also hate is your bench can do really good, but the rest of your team that you had playing did not. But as long as I win, that's all that matters to me. I just want to win the league. Just like if I'm on a race, I want to win the race. I want to win the championship. I mean, who walks in like, I want to finish third today? That's what's going to happen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, with the winning attitude. Or, you know, if your wife says, hey, you have a gambling problem. It's like, no, I have a losing problem. They've never asked me to leave from winning too much. I mean, we all gamble, but, you know, it's the winners that just kind of ruin it for the rest of us.
You know, for people that don't know this track, just on the other side of this wall over here is the drag strip, where they do NHRA drag racing, and you can see it right there, all the lights and the grandstands to watch them.
Yeah.
And oh, so much fun. In fact, I'll show it to you if you want to. I can bring my car around.
You gonna turn down the track and drive down it?
Yep.
I see that in the race as well.
There we go. I'm on the drag strip.
You went too far. You went way too far past the start line. I'm counting.
Well, I was out of the bleach box because I figured my tires were already warm.
5, 6, 7, 8. That was like 8 seconds. And then you can make a left and you go back onto the racetrack.
Now I get to watch my drag race. That's fun.
So once again, Patrick, Rich, Jonathan Schwartz are duking it out. I bet you they're duking it out right now. They want to see who's going to get the pole for this race. Only, about a 10th, just under a 10th. Separating them right now, an 870 to a 917.
Hey, I wasn't that far off of those guys. I was about 3/10 off.
Yeah, that's not
too
bad.
bad.
See, a little sandbagging. I mean, you got Steve Saunders, Florian, and Caleb are both not going to qualify.
There's only going to be 6 of us left. Okay, that's fine. Let's just hope that if I'm on a track with 6 cars, I don't get turned around and I get to actually stay with the pack for a little bit.
And will you get a top 5?
Let's go.
You could get your first top 5 today.
Let's see. We have the 24 hours of Daytona coming up here in, is it the 17th of January, somewhere around there? 17th, 18th?
Yep.
Is that right, Pix? I think so.
Usually, either last week or second to last week of January.
So that'll
like
be fun.
to play with it. Oh, yeah. That is me taking a day off of work before the race starts and then pretty much watching all 24 hours of it if I can stay awake.
The guys are talking. Hey, maybe I'll get to stick with the pack this time with only a few cars on track. If I don't get turned around, I might be able to have some fun.
I mean, at this point, Horvath may just cut the whole track and start doing loop-de-loos and jumper-roos as if he can catch everybody after what we saw him do in the last race.
Caleb said, I'll make sure you don't get last. Oh my gosh. So we're going to have I don't think we're going to have enough fuel to get through this. It's going to be close. I'll keep an eye on. I got my stuff out. It says 21 laps, maybe? We're doing, what was the lap times we did? 130s. So that's divided by 25 minutes. So that's about, it's going to be close. It's going to be really close. This is going to be a long warm-up lap.
Yeah, you guys, long warm-up lap. Lap. See, I can't even talk. I'm losing my speeches. So Patrick Rich did get the pole just over Mr. Schwartz, so they'll start 1 and 2. I guarantee we're going to see a 25-minute battle between those two. Florian and Chris Ball will start on the second row, and Caleb and Steve Saunders will start on the third row. We are down to 6 cars. All y'all done left. Just stayed here and came back. I mean, they might have been a little disappointed in the challenge. Chris was talking all that smack out there and stuff. Talking about fear.
Listen, Linda. I was up there. And both times on the first lap is whee, and then your mojo just gets tore up after that. Someone's gonna blow up their car. Who's doing that?
It gotta be.
Caleb, if that's you redlining your engine, you can blow it up on the start line.
It's either him or Horvath.
Oh, he was doing jingle bells?
Picture you taking out the outlet or the one.
All right, Patrick and John. Have fun. We'll all see you guys at the end.
Yeah, it would be nice if we could just invert the grid right now. And like while they're all rolling, we just invert it real quick. Like, wait, what happened? Caleb's like, I'm on the pole. What happened?
John is just like, I'm gonna let the pace car follow me for a minute.
Now, do you get incident points for doing that?
For going around the pace car?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a great question, ain't it? Because like, I'll just say go, and y'all just start the race right now.
Hi, Florian. What's up, champ?
Oh, I mean, if everyone goes, we can clear their black flags. The game will black flag them, but we could clear them. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I figured there'd be some penalty for doing it. I mean, personally, I'm always a guy I like to go up there and just tap the back of the pace car.
This all the way up around the corner.
Wait, I'm just gonna go.
He's like, hurry up, pace car.
Yeah. Awesome. Oh my god. I mean, and Horvath has shown he wants to have a little fun out there. So we have a Ford, a Porsche, a Ferrari, another Porsche, and a McLaren, and a Corvette.
No, that front car is an AMG, isn't it?
Wait, Cody Moore's here. Did Cody Moore?
Oh no, it
get
is
in
a
the race?
Porsche. Yeah.
Did Cody Moore get in the race, or is he just?
He might be starting from the pits, maybe.
I mean, if he got in, you talk about like whiskers on the chinny chin. If he got in, but he would be a Corvette. If he can get on track or in the race, that would just be cool. They at least have 7 cars. But Sundays are always tough. We get it. We appreciate everybody coming out, joining us, watching. As we get ready for our final race, Patrick Rich is going to lead us away. Jonathan Schwartz on the outside. Horvath.
Oh, you guys are crazy going up here like that.
Side by side, Horvath working on Jonathan Schwartz. Patrick Rich might be happy about it this time. You know, the only guy that wants to be all on the track by himself is the leader. Horvath holds it together. Chris Ball right behind him. Steven Saunders and Caleb. And
ooh, that was close.
Oh, there
Florian just spun right in front of me.
So is Cody Moore still in the pits? Or is he on track? I think he's on track. Yeah, he's on track. That's cool. Welcome along, Mr. Cody Moore. We appreciate you joining us, and sorry if you jumped in late, but we've seen a lot of people like to wreck, so you're not out of it by any means. Chris is going to do his best to go the opposite direction he's gone in the first 2 races. And it looks like Caleb's going to have maybe the same mindset. These two have just gone at it. Now, Jonathan did switch cars now. He's in a Porsche versus his McLaren. So I guess maybe he feels like that Porsche is going to give him a little better run against the Mustang. Patrick Rich will never switch out of a Mustang. He will stay with that car until the end of his racing career is over. But one thing is we have to get him a livery. He's still running a stock livery. And I don't know about y'all, but if you're in a racing game, you gotta put a livery on it. It makes the car go faster. This is scientifically proven. So we're gonna need everybody out there to we need to pitch in. We're gonna get Patrick a livery. He's an independent driver. He doesn't have a team, so we can't fall back on it. Look at that: Ford, 3 Porsches, a McLaren, 1 Ferrari, and a Corvette. Now, Corvette started from the pits. He joined us very late, but he was still at least able to get into the race. So we'll see if he can make any time up on these guys and come all the way back. We just recently ran this race. Oh, Saunders. Number 5 was almost not alive. Wow, yeah, Florian. I can't tell if Florian is staying on the track or if he's going to, like, you know, the different roads that you're not supposed to use.
Maybe that's what he's trying, yeah.
And with the SpongeBob livery, got the nice face up front. And we should be in store for another about 22-minute battle of Patrick Rich and Jonathan Stewart going at it, or Short. I'm sorry, Jonathan Stewart. Jonathan Schwartz
Stewart.
going at it. Stewart, I know, right? Oh, Caleb's in the wall. He has secured last at the moment. We'll see how long it takes Cody Moore to come around in his Corvette. Oh, it lost it. Oh, there he goes right there. So Cody will take that last spot. But the last spot, Caleb will drop back. He's going to pits. Cody Moore, who joined us by the hair of his chinny chin, joined and had to start on pit road. Within 3 minutes and 52 seconds has now got up to 4th place. His next victim he will run down is Mr. Chris Ball. And I am not sure where Jonathan Schwartz is going.
He decided to pick up some marbles.
Hey,
if Caleb is watching the stream, Caleb, don't disconnect. Come back into the truck. Fix your car and come back into the truck. Anything can happen.
Racing. Yeah, you never know. You got a chance to beat dear old dad now. He's focused. He's not talking to us anymore, so he's really concentrating on running down Patrick Rich and Jonathan Schwartz. He's going to give them a run for their money.
Oh, I'm not trying to run them down. I'm trying to make sure the guy behind me doesn't run me down.
Yeah, what's our interval times picks?
He's 11 seconds. Florian is behind me. He got around Cody, it looks like.
Well, you three so far are the only 3 that have stayed on track and not had what looks to be having fun or racing. I can't tell the difference. I know Caleb had an accident. He just hit the wall, but that was unfortunate. But Florian looks like he's in a mood to just try to drift every corner, maybe do some donuts along the way. I told you. I mean, he did bring the SpongeBob livery. I was not expecting too much of some seriousness today from Mr. Horvath. Also with his, what was the last one? Sending nudes. So I'm actually going to Google that because I got to figure out what country. He's in Germany, right?
No, he's, I think...
he's in...
Austria?
Austria, yeah.
Austria. So yeah, I'll have to figure out what that noodle stuff is and just Google like their website or something. Because I guarantee you it's like one of those funny places. So Patrick, oh, here comes Jonathan Schwartz on the outside. I don't know. I think he's just going to keep doing that on purpose. Now, here's what you would wonder, right? If you're Patrick, are you pushing like as hard as you can? You're taking it very serious, very focused, and the guy behind you is much faster and he's just taking it easy and messing with you the whole time, you know? Or is he pushing just as hard as you? Or are they just doing stuff like that, which was awesome? Caleb with another off track. Oh, here comes Schwartz on the inside. Looking, diving. Oh, he's going to touch it. I think he just returned a favor of what Patrick's been doing to him the last 2 races. Nice little inside to the tap moves. All right, so we'll figure out now if who's faster. If Schwartz is just going to get in his Porsche and now run away with this race. Yeah, that was the only time he switched cars. He was in the Porsche this race, and then he was in the McLaren the other 2 races. So Schwartz now out front, Patrick Rich in second, and we'll see if we have any little tomfooleries going on. Chris Ball is about 7 seconds back trying to catch them. Florian's about 5 seconds behind him. and Steve Saunders just a couple seconds behind Horvath. Cody Moore has already had a massive off-truck moment, as he was all the way up to 4th place, so I think he's had a moment, and Caleb has had a few off-track moments. So apparently, you can't really turn off the rules. So they're going to, if they get too many off-tracks, they will have to go in the pits and serve like a black flag or drive through. That was a hell of a save. That was a hell of a save. So Rich still trying to do his best. Now we've seen these two guys just battle back and forth for 50 minutes now. So they're going to try to do it for another 25. But for the first time, Patrick is now chasing Jonathan Schwartz. It's been the other way around for the first 2 races. However, the move that he used to get around him was pretty similar to what Patrick kept kind of doing, was defending that inside and just kind of throwing a shot out there. And we'll find out later, maybe in the Discord chat, how everything was, because we're not going to do too many interviews today. Except for Chris. We'll always have to talk to Chris and see how his experience was. That was a total experience today.
It was. Like, gag me.
That's in the after show.
Oof.
Join us late night for After Dark. You are doing a lot better this go around. So we're going to show your car and start talking to you now. That's good stuff. I told you I was going to do it.
Yeah.
Well, we do have our pool going. Now, see, a lot of you guys, you put your numbers in the pool, but you didn't show up to the race. So, yeah, you know, you kind of had to show up to the race. But right now, Steven Saunders might win the poll or the pool. Because he does have 27 off tracks and you not finishing in 3rd. So right now he's winning the pool.
This is such a fun track. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, next time for sure we're going to put you guys up on some crazy stuff. We're going to let Fry pick tracks. It's something you should never do, but we're totally going to do it. We're going to let Fry pick cars and tracks and test absolutely none of it. Chris in the awesome livery. A Christmas Story is always one of the best movies. I know us older folks enjoy it. You younger folks probably watch the new version of it. Yeah, you got to keep the camera on them now.
Stop it. Stop it.
We were going to show the battle up front, but Jonathan Schwartz has pulled out about a 2.4 second lead over Patrick, so I think he really likes that Porsche versus the McLaren. Chris is doing his best to drift every corner and keep it on track. We might have to throw some stuff out there for Chris and just see how it's going. So yeah, we'll see. Patrick can run down Jonathan. I think Jonathan's trying to win the best 2 out of 3 here. Pretty good races in the first 2. So you pick this track, they're all spaced out. We got to get you guys in like a circle track now.
We should throw a caution and bring everybody back together.
I should.
We would run out of time. The caution laps are on here forever. Oh no, someone who picks. Did you just do that? Thanks, just threw the yellow flag. Let's go! All right.
Packing you guys right back up. We're going to pack everybody back up. So by the time they go back to green,
we'll have 1 lap left to go.
they'll have a couple laps. We're going to pack everybody up. Hey, can we limit real quick how many laps they do under caution?
Yes.
Yeah. Just do like 2. Give everybody a chance to catch back up. Folks, we're going to take a little liberty here because it is Sunday, Funday. Everybody's
it wasn't me, guys. The race programmers did it. I'm just driving.
We're totally going to blame Chris in every way. So if you'd like to get that in the pool as well, you know, we can do that for you.
Where the heck is this pace car at? Jeez.
About 8 miles in front of you. So they doing like 2 total or just this one?
It just says I'm under caution. That's all it says. I don't know.
Well, yeah, we'll see what they do. They're going to go one more round. And that'll honestly give everybody time to catch up because they are so far back. Look, we only have 4 cars right now. We're still 2 more that got to catch back up.
Let's see. We've got 11 minutes. So we're about at the halfway mark.
Yep.
We've done 9 laps, and I've got 8 laps left of fuel. This is going to... Oh, Caleb? Oh, man, you better do it quick. I mean, I know how to do it, but well, I do it in the admin box. Hold on, let me go into my. Oh, I can't get into chat while I'm driving.
No, you can't do nothing while you're driving.
I think it must have worked because Caleb's going around.
Jonathan Schwartz just went off the track. He's taking a shortcut.
Oh my gosh.
Jonathan's fun. He decided that those road cones, okay, you see those road cones? I'm not obeying your stupid road cones. I'm going this way, all right? That's what's happening. It'll be fine. They'll be all right.
I had waiver rounds turned on, I thought.
Whatever, it's fine. It's Sunday Funday. We're going to mess with it. This is how we do.
Oh, well, Caleb already did go around, I thought. Caleb, go as fast as you can. Go around and catch back up. We're going to clear the black flags if anybody passes the pace car.
I say you just leave.
Jonathan, we just mowed that yesterday.
Usually getting some dirt on that car. Yeah, I say just leave them back there. They'll catch up.
The leader's gone off, it says. My brakes are getting cold now.
And Patrick's up tapping him in the rear. Just jumping every corner.
He's dirt tracking.
Just the whole track. Yeah, he's not even going back on the track now. Like, I'm just gonna stay out here and get all dirty. God, look at all those like marbles. Just throwing everything up on the track. It's gross looking. You think
Where's Caleb? Is he running in front of the pace car?
He is way around the track.
Oh,
literally from one tip from one tip to the other tip. There is the length of the track, east to west. You're all on one end and he's on the complete opposite. It's either him or Cody. You got a long way to go back around. Yeah, we don't have Steven Saunders' camera, do we? Ah, it sucks. He's probably got the camera like on the other side of the room this time. He always moves it around every time.
Wait, it said I'm supposed to let the 31 car go by. That's Caleb. Where the heck is he?
Yeah, he's coming. Might have to do one more yellow flag.
Well, that I think I could push without.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping. It turns him off this time. Yep, there it goes. Okay, sweet. All right, we're going back green next time around. That'll give Caleb time to catch up. He's literally
Hopefully. He's got to be flying.
He's so far behind. Steve Saunders and Horvath are now in the pits from wrecking under caution. Chris just took out Schwartz. Wait, where's Schwartz going? And Chris is like, I'm gonna go follow. What's he doing over here? Hey, what's going on? And then bam! And then what are you stuck? You stuck on a rock? Hey, you got stuck on a hill. We need somebody. We need to rescue Chris. We need to rescue Chris. My God. You just stuck on
I got stuck on the berm, you guys.
Patrick is all on his own.
Oh, I got 3 minutes to tow. Just do the race. It's fine. There's only like a minute and a half left.
Here comes Schwartz. All right, so we got our front two back together again.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Oh my God.
Oh boy. That's good stuff.
So
I'm going to go watch the race now.
We threw a caution, and due to under yellow flag conditions, the field wrecking, we're doing our best to get everyone back together. They will be going green this time by. Yeah. No, just.
Bruh. They were like, we've never seen anybody high center a car, let alone over there. That's funny.
Oh my God. So I don't know where
Caleb's right in front of them now. Are. Caleb, your mission, should you choose to accept it, pick one of those two cars behind you and help them win. I'm kidding.
So first and first and second have now taken the green.
Don't do it. Just be cool.
And they are by a car that's a lap down.
He's blocking. That's awesome. He did that about as effectively as Sergio Perez does.
Patrick Rich is now going to retake his lead. Jonathan Schwartz, after being hit by Chris, Caleb is going to go off into the sand. Now, unfortunately, third and fourth place are now somehow separated in the back as they were wrecking. Horvath is now wrecking again. Hill might have to go in the pits for that.
It should be the white flag, or did they get one more after this?
Oh, we should get a couple more laps. We get like 2 more laps.
Well, it was a 25-minute race, and it's been 25 and a half minutes now. So.
It's 20 minutes.
Oh, it says elapsed time, 25. Oh, okay.
Schwartz is over here just pounding on Rich's rear end. Oh, man, there's going to be a lawsuit after that one. So I think Schwartz may be just messing around with Rich, but that's what's sometimes it's just fun to race instead of just trying to win.
Oh, if it can just pit me out right in front of them before.
Then you would be back with your homeboys.
Oh boy.
This is gonna be good with these two. At least for the last 4 minutes, we're gonna get these two just duking it out again. Awesome racing the first 2 races by both of them. First race was won by Patrick Short. Yeah, see, I can't talk. This is why, late on a Sunday. Patrick Schwartz won the first race. Patrick Schwartz. See, this is just getting bad, Chris. I'm turning into you over here. Jonathan Schwartz won the first race. Patrick Rich won the second race. And now, Patrick Schwartz or Jonathan Rich, one of them's going to win some stuff.
Embarrassing.
Patrick Rich getting defensive. Jonathan Schwartz on the outside. Schwartz he's gonna go out in the freaking marbles again because he likes the marbles. Drifting a little bit. They're almost side by side coming down the hill. They should have one more lap after this when they cross the line. I don't know what happened, but Steven Saunders got up to third. Ball, you're in fourth. Horvath is about 7 seconds behind you. 8 seconds now, so I think he's out there having a little fun in the gravel. And I know he had to pit. He did fix his damage. Now, see, that would be one good thing if you could just have like a fun race and just turn all the damage off.
You can.
See? Well, why not? Should have did that. I mean, I would have saved y'all a lot of time, you know, in the pits.
They say you cut the course. Yeah. Have these guys finished yet?
They are coming down. This should be the last laps. 2 minutes, right? 2 minutes of lap time. So they're gonna be pretty close.
Perfect. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Blocker. I'm playing a blocker. I'm playing blocker.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Patrick Rich holds on. Schwartz gets back to second. Ball's taking a shortcut through some sand. Trying to play square. Caleb's still sitting in the pits. Oh, Patrick's going to try to win the race. Jonathan's going to try to close up. Now, this will be the last lap. Hey, I didn't know if they'd make it around in time. Chris is taking shortcuts, just messing with them. They both looked over like, what is he doing? Patrick's in first. This will be the last lap. Horvath has smashed his car to the point. I don't know why he keeps going in the pits and putting the wing on it. Wow. Patrick has no front end, no hood. You get a great look at that huge V8 under there.
Okay. It said I have engine damage.
Horvath's rear tire is like sideways. Oh, look at that great engine in there. Can you see it? Because I can't.
Are they still racing?
They're still racing.
Oh, I thought their lap was so.
No, they're still at a lap to go. And here comes Schwartz is now on the outside. He's going to go up in his models again. Here comes Patrick to hit the curb. Oh, they both hit the curb. I think Patrick's like, no, I won the pool. He hit me.
How did he lose his hood?
You hit him.
When I jumped the car?
Yeah.
Okay, because I thought the race was over. I thought they were just on the cool down lap.
No.
Schwartz
is definitely going to win the race. Patrick's going to do what he can. Schwartz may spin this thing around and go backwards or something. Flashing the lights.
Oh my gosh.
He's going to wait for him. Close finish. Jonathan is going to win.
Patrick, I have some explaining to do.
I
thought you guys were done, so I was scooping around. Sorry. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so sweaty.
Steve Saunders is the only car to cross the line, and his car looks fine.
He can't afford to fix it. Maybe.
You wreck, man. That's it. We don't have any fenders left in the pits. All right.
Oh my gosh.
For 75 times. We're good. Most of those were not his fault, by the way. This man can find bad luck like it's happening there on a Tuesday. That was some pretty good stuff right there. Yeah, next time.
It said I did really well because I finished in fourth.
You did get a top 5. Oh no,
I got a top 5. What do you know?
You're in 5th.
Oh my gosh, that was way too much fun.
Yeah, somehow, I don't know how, but Florian passed you. And he was doing about the same things you were doing. So I don't.
I had to tow for like 3.5 minutes.
He went in the pits like 4 times.
That's funny.
He just kept wrecking the car and you're just going, well, I'll just go fix it again.
Oh my gosh, that was good. That was good times. Okay, turn me off. You don't need me on there anymore.
No, we're just going to keep staring at you now.
Okay.
I'm not even going to talk. We're just going to look at you. Start moving you around the screen.
No, don't touch me there. This is my no square.
Oh no, my camera just turned off. What? Oh no, what happened? Ding. Is J-Rod here? Oh my gosh, you guys, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad we did that. It let me know that I have some learning to do for sure.
Yeah.
I really was excited about Laguna. Like I know that track and this track. The other one, that one I was just lucky to even like figure out where I had the map on and I was driving by the map because I had no idea where I was going. But the first I was really excited for, or the first one, and then I don't know what happened, but that it was, I think it was at a turn 1 and I got turned around. I was like, no, I was up near the front. I thought it was gonna be fun. But it's all good. It's a good time. Yeah. We're gonna do some more of these, so we got to get people to come and hang out. Hey, we should bring Caleb in here just to say hi to him. What do you think? Yeah, we'll just drag Caleb over here and say hi to him.
Oh,
hello, Caleb.
Hi.
Welcome to the broadcast, sir.
What have I done to myself?
Nothing.
Well, we're gonna ask you a few questions about how your race went today.
Oh, won't be very many answers there.
So around turn 3, race 1.
Oh man, gotta think back to that one.
You know, how did you feel just coming out here and racing with everybody? Honestly,
it was adrenaline pumping. I have not felt adrenaline like that even back in like my Gran Turismo days. I caught myself at the beginning of these races like shaking because I was like, please don't hit anybody. Like I need a good first impression.
And imagine, you know, we're just here for fun today. So, you know, nobody's really going to get mad at you for, you know, making mistakes and such. As you'll see back in the broadcast, everybody was just having fun. But yeah, that's unnerving when you first start doing this, especially if you're in like a league race or something, and you know everyone's taking it serious. So you know, to let everyone know out there, if you're new, that's probably exactly what everyone goes through when you first start.
Yeah, and it's just a different beast. iRacing is like, it just feels so much different than other racing sims. I haven't had that adrenaline pump before, so that was interesting.
You know, we all, no matter what sim you're on, you need a towel hanging next to you usually, or like a fan blowing on something.
I know, Joe.
Oh yeah.
So Caleb, clearly, did you practice that track, the second one, Oschersleben?
I did. So
it was not the track I thought it was.
I did practice it, and I could do decent on that track. So that was a very big heartbreaker for me when I had nowhere to go but into the side of a car. So.
Yeah, I was like, what was the track that it was? I was trying to pick the track you and I were racing the F4s on, and the one that we got gravel all over about every inch of that track.
Yeah, that was Okayama, I think.
What was it?
Yep, it was a Japanese track.
No wonder I didn't. I was like, I thought it was. I was just like, when I get onto that track, I'm like, I've never driven this track before. I don't even know where turn 1 is.
Look, the calendar was just difficult because, you know, it changed. I
changed it, yeah,
3 or 4 times in the manner
of
days.
Twice.
So I went
changed twice, or once.
3
actually.
times.
It only changed
3 times. 3 times.
No, it was Monza, Mount Panorama, and Sonoma, and then we did Laguna, Oschersleben, and Sonoma.
Oh, what you told me behind the scenes changed multiple times.
Oh yeah, but you're my son. I'm going to tell you all kinds of
Monza
things.
showed up on there, Bathurst, Laguna, Sonoma, Oschersleben. It was like
Yeah.
5 different tracks. So practicing, I did great on Bathurst, so I don't know why we didn't stick with that one.
Because I didn't.
Rude.
No, I'll know better for next time. So Okayama was the one that we went to?
Yes, sorry.
Oh, it was Okayama. That's what I wanted to race. Oh man, that was okay. Well, lessons learned. That was fun. So, oh, you're showing the highlights of me trying to take these guys out while they're still racing when I didn't know they were still racing.
That jump was beautiful. Right off, you just kissed the hood. That was awesome.
I know. I want to see that one. I was trying to jump over the car.
See, I knew they were still racing, so I'm like, what is he doing? Is he gonna take Patrick out? Like, I was like, I know you asked me to slow him up, but I didn't know you meant take him out.
Oh my god!
I did my best, by the way, without being a dick.
Rewind that. I want to. Oh my gosh!
Did you notice that the moment you said that, I just took off? Like, I don't think I went that fast that whole race. I was just like, all right, bring it.
Like, try to pause it right when I was over his car. I saw the
Patrick in there. I want to talk to Patrick now. Let's do interviews.
I don't know where he is.
Please bring Patrick in here. I want to hear how mad he got at you.
Oh my god!
It's the perfect jump. I mean,
I thought I timed it pretty good.
Just going, what the?
Like, here's the thing: is he has no idea it's coming until he just sees a car flash in front of him. You know that MotoGP video of the dude driving, and a bike flies behind him, and a bike flies in front of him, and he just doesn't move? That's what Patrick just went through.
Yeah. So I saw this. Oh, this will be good. This will be good. I saw the hill. I was like, I wonder if I could jump over their car, like just like Dukes of Hazzard this thing over top of him, and then I didn't even realize I hit him. Okay, so he's driving. This is fun. What the?
Oh my god! I think if he races you again, I know what he's doing.
Please tell me this is Patrick's point of view. I need to see this. Yeah.
No, this now is not Patrick's point of view, is it?
Well, I'm watching the. Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
No, it gets better.
Just Santa's sleigh came flying through. Merry Christmas.
Look like the sleigh. Look, his expression is perfect. Oh my gosh, that was so good.
You know, if
Okay.
audio,
Patrick doesn't drive in VR.
If we had the correct audio, all you could hear is Chris going, "Hey, Patrick!"
What the heck?
He even lost his wheels.
There goes his hood through his neck. Good thing Patrick survived.
He's driving a hover car. How did that happen?
He went straight to hover car mode. No wheels.
What the heck? That's awesome.
We have to save this, send this off to iRacing. We may have found a bug.
If you jump a car and kiss the hood, they turn into a hover car.
Yeah, there we go.
Fix it, please, because that's a very common.
So we just get everybody to park there. I'll keep jumping over them, knock them off, and then we can have a hover car race with everybody. That would be fun.
Again, if you try.
Oh my gosh!
Everything.
That is amazing. This reminds me of the videos. Oh, we got wheels again. It reminds me of the videos where it shows like Max Verstappen on a tricycle racing around all the other cars.
Yeah.
Like in those videos, that's what they look like. Oh my goodness.
iRacing needs to add soapbox races.
That would be fun, or go-karts.
Oh, that would be a blast.
Well, that was fun. Thanks, Fry, for doing that, bud. That was fun. And Pix, obviously.
Always, man.
Good times.
No worries.
I need to go take a nap, man. I am tired. I got a headache now from laughing so hard. Well, Kayla, that was your first set of races with all of us, and
yeah, I only finished one.
Yeah. So it's it takes a little bit more work. I think a lot of people, you're not one of them because I heard you tell me this. There's a lot of people think they can just come from one sim, jump into the other, and they're just going to race perfectly fine. And it's a
no.
whole different world.
iRacing is the most humbling experience of my life. I gotta tell you.
Really, I
Is
would
it a
think
bird,
looking
a
in the
plane, or
mirror is the most
Chris?
humbling. But okay.
Shorts just posted the jump.
Did he? Where?
In the general, is it a bird, a plane, or Chris?
Oh no! Oh no! Where did he put it?
General,
Where did he
the
put it?
SFD chat.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
It's such a great angle too. Poor fans.
Oh my gosh!
Bird, plane, or Chris?
So funny, so funny. Oh my gosh. Well, we should let everybody go. Thanks everybody for coming by. That was a lot of fun for whoever was watching. Ooh. Ah. Sorry, I can't think of words. Yeah. Yep. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, everybody. Glad you could hang out with us and have a good time. I know that we all had a good time, and we'll be back this coming weekend. We'll have the World Cup round 4 in the Toyota 86 at Brands Hatch. So that'll be fun. Stick around for that. We do not have our morning F4 race. It's a bye week. So we'll take care of that for you folks later. But that was fun. Thanks, Pix and Fry, and the rest of the folks racing. And welcome aboard, Caleb. We'll see how you progress through things. And Fry, any last words?
Yeah, just everybody don't forget to go to simracecity.com, check out originmicro.com, and check out Makoni Setups if you're racing in any of our F4 stuff, or if you just want a good setup for your car. MX5 World Cup, we have so much stuff going on. We'll be on a small hiatus for over the holidays, and we got, I think, a race coming up this Saturday. For World Cup, and then we'll see you guys on the Happy New Year after that. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, festivities, be safe, and don't do what I do on New Year's Eve and drink too much. Bye.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody.
All right, thank you guys. Bye.
Are you looking for professional broadcast?
Boing.
Sound effects brought to you by Hi Pretty.
I feel like I'm in the game right now.
Your events.